YouTube worship Halucha Lucha, aka Matthew J. Brownlee, and I'm back with another Smack Talk here with the SmackDown review. And it was great SmackDown. Before I get into SmackDown, I gotta say this: Wakanda forever. Congratulations to the new AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Swerve, swerve when the drive, swerve, swerve. Swerve, whoop, you won't survive. Hey, hey. Congratulations to Swerve. Last night at AEW Dynasty, he defeated Samoa Joe to become the first ever World Heavyweight Champion of the African American color. So congrats to him. Also, congratulations to Willow Nightingale, who I also love, who became the TBS champion. She defeated Julia Hart, where I thought she was going to win anyway, but they said that she might be injured. So if she is injured, come back fully ready. If you're not injured, well, good, because you get to be on TV some more. Unfortunate for Willow though, she's going to just drop that title to Mercedes Moné, who I love, but it is what it is. So with those out the way, we're going to get into the SmackDown show, which was really good. It was in Pitts- Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Corey Graves, home of Elias, who's not in WWE no more, so I don't know why I said that, but yeah, they're in their hometown, and it was great stuff. Open up the show, AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Yeah. And unlike WrestleMania a couple of weeks ago, AJ Styles does get the win after this. We kind of cheat. I think the ref was doing something when AJ was on the outside. I think he raked his eyes. Boom! Phenomenal forearm. One, two, three. AJ Styles win. And he's going to face Cody Rhodes at Backlash for the undisputed WWE Championship. Because that's what they're calling it. So, good stuff. It was good. Um, yeah, that match is gonna be fire. Um, Also, AJ Styles, I mess with you. You my boy. That music is trash. Just saying. Next up, do I talk about this now? I guess I could talk about it now. I'll talk about it after this. So next up, it is So on Monday Night Raw, we got new World Tag Team titles from Awesome Truth, and DIY beat the Creeds, New Day, and somebody else. I think no, it was just them. It's the Creeds and New Day. It was a triple threat. They beat them to face the tag team champions today. Awesome Truth. This week, uh, same thing happened. Triple H came out through the thing of Nick Aldis and introduced the new tag team champions, which was A Town Down Under, and their new titles are reminiscent of the old WWE World Tag Team titles. Oh, look at that! I got them up right here. They look like that, which I think are better. I like these way more. Let me see if I can get an even better picture of that. But yeah, those titles are so pretty. WWE World Tag Team Championships. See if they got a render. Oh, they do got a render. No? Okay. No. Come on. Well, oh yeah, well, I guess you can do, if you guys can see, if you guys can see that. Let's see. Oh, it was bringing it up. I don't know. Anyways, they're nice. They look like the old World Tag Team titles, which looked like this. They're a playoff of those. Playoff of those titles. They're good. I like them. I like them a lot. It's that. Oh, there you go. Those are the titles that the new tag team titles are based off. I don't know why they didn't just do that for both of them. Had one the tag team titles and one the world tag team titles, but not my business. But it's still I like these ones. Those ones are better than these ones, which I still like though. I still like them, but I like the world tag team titles better. But anyway, they were kind of disrespecting Triple H, and Austin Theory was like, "Oh, you was a Houdini, right? You was like you was doing a magic trick." Well, how about um he was saying something about why they wasn't here last week, whatever like that. And Nick Aldis was tired of the disrespect because they went to try to shake her hand and they went like that. Oh, got him. And Nick Aldis was like, okay, he was like, keep disrespecting the boss, and I'll show you a magic trick when I make those titles disappear. Like, keep it up, keep playing. And they was like, all right, you got it. So they gave him the titles, and then and Triple H was like, I'm gonna leave now. Give me the titles before I do something I'm not gonna regret. And then after this, it was another triple threat, fatal four way to determine who their challengers is going to be. Which the winners were the Street Profits, eight eight town down under. Did not want the Profits to win. They didn't want AOP to win. They got 50% because, well, 25% actually, because the 25 on AOP didn't win, but the other part, he did win. So they had a 50-50 chance of not facing them, and they lost. So Profits won. Uh, yeah, this was great. Fun. Montez Ford does the thing where he like Superman jumps, leaps over like the top turnbuckle. Yeah, that was great stuff. So that match is gonna be great. I personally think that it should be at the pay per view, which I think it is gonna be, and I think ATL Down Under should win because they're great. Um, so that's the whole thing that's happening. Next up, oh, so I'll talk about this next. Carlito versus Santos Escobar. I mean, the match was fine. It was what it was, but the question keeps coming: who attacked Dragon Lee? Nobody knows who attacked Dragon Lee. That was Carlito. So they kept asking Legato's like, "We didn't do it. Leave us alone." But we're going to take care of Carlito tonight, and that's what they did. Santos beat Carlito. It wasn't him. He's innocent. Just because he won the match. Santos Escobar. It wasn't him. It was Carlito. Could have been cool. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out this week, Friday. So we don't know how that's going to happen, but Escobar wins. That's all that matters. So during the show, there was a couple backstage segments. The first one was with the new bloodline. Uh, Solo Sokoa. He comes in looking sharp. My boy Solo was out here looking sharp as attack. He came with Paul. He came in. Paul Heyman was looking. I was like, whoa, hey. Nice. The Reds. He was like, where'd you get that from? So Solo was kind of laughing a little bit, but he was like, uh, where's Kevin Owens? So he goes, where's Kevin Owens? Or is Kevin Owens here? He goes, I assume so. The show started, so I would assume that Kevin Owens here. It's like, where is he? He's like, somewhere. And then like from like his peripheral, like Tamataga is just like standing right there. He's like, he's like, that's my, what's he calling my MFT? Um, so everybody was like, "What's my MFT?" So somebody on Twitter was saying my MFT stands for My Family Tree, which could work, but it might not make sense depending on alliteration because Solo said this is my MFT. So he's my family tree. That doesn't really make sense. Um, MFT, my mother flippin' Tonga, my misunderstood favorite Tonga to go in. I don't know, but we'll probably find that out somewhere someday, some along the line. So he kept asking, where is Kevin Owens?" That's what he wants to know. Where Kevin Owens is. Like I don't know. So they cut back and they was doing the matches. They came back. Um, Paul Heyman was like, "Bro, I looked everywhere. I have no idea what this guy is." And he was like, this kind of thing shouldn't really be authorized by you. I like you and everything, but it kind of should be authorized by the tribal chief who you're not, and Roman Reigns is, and he kind of not saying you should be doing this. And then Solo's is like, "Are you done? You're done? Okay." And so he was leaving, and Paul Heyman was following him, and he was like, "Find me Kevin Owens." He was like, "Don't." He was like, "You can't find him." He's like, "You can't find him. Don't worry about it." So he says, "Paul, come with me." His music comes out. He come out. Crowd is booing him. They're chanting, "We want Roman." And while they're chanting, "We want Roman," Solo, you can see Solo's face. He's kind of smiling. He goes, "Well, now you want Roman. Oh, all these years, nobody been wanting Roman. You've been saying F Roman and all this. And now all of a sudden, now everybody wants Roman Reigns." Yeah, his baby face. Woo! Him baby face about to be crazy. So that was good stuff. Um, while he's on the mic, he was saying that he loved his brother, but he had to lose one brother just to get another one. Um, and that's where Kevin Owens, face full of blood, is like tossed out the stage, and obviously it's Tamatonga. Tamatonga is just whooping Kevin Owens miserably. He's kicking him down the ramp, taking him out, and then like um, the second he lets his gas off the foot, Kevin Owens comes down. He's attacking him, and then Solo jumped in. They was beating up Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens fighting valiantly, but it didn't go out his way, which is unfortunate. But that's why this draft is going to be so interesting because I feel like the Bloodline is going to stay on SmackDown. I don't think they're going to get involved with like Jey Uso or anything until like something's happened to Jimmy and they somehow found Jimmy and they're beating down Jimmy, and then Jay is like, "Okay, I guess I gotta insert myself into this." So I don't think that's gonna be for a while. So I think they're gonna stay on SmackDown. It'll be interesting if like uh, uh, Cody's gonna probably go to SmackDown. It'll be interesting if Sami Zayn will go to SmackDown too. With the Intercontinental Championship, which will be interesting because Solo could probably take that from him if they're gonna keep the title on Sammy. That'll be interesting to see what happens if he like beats Chad or if it's like a triple threat and Sammy wins, and then he goes to SmackDown. Something like that happens. It'll be interesting to see. But yeah, good stuff from there. Interesting to see what happens next week with that, because next week is the draft. But who is going to be women's champion by the end of the draft? Easy answer. It's Bayley because she's the GOAT and she just won the title. But they had a match, a women's world championship match against Naomi. Damage Control is in the skybox back there talking mess. Was like, hey, we still run this place. EO, great women's champion. She's gonna be a champion again. Damage Control still tag team champions. Gold's still saying we're still the greats. And then Jay's music hits, and then they're sitting next to him, and then Damage Control and them were just yelling back and forth with each other. Start the match. Good. It was a good match. It was good stuff. Starting off a little slow. They was getting cooking towards the end a little bit, but Naomi had Bayley outside and she called her boom Bayley to belly um on the thingamajigger on the announce table, and as soon as that happens, boom, Tiffany Stratton, boom, beat up Bayley. So and then she beat up Naomi because she's mad that she lost to Naomi last week. So she was like, if I ain't getting this title match, nobody's getting this title match, which is hilarious. And then you kind of like they pan out to like the up there, and Bianca's taking her earrings off. She was like, "Oh no, she didn't just do that at my girl." And Jada's like, "All right, relax, don't kill." She was like, "Nah, that's our girl. We big three. It's not just big me. It's not just big she. It's not just big you. It's big three. Yeah, it's big three. It's just big after big three. It's just big me." Anyways, shout out Kendrick. But yeah, she she was not happy. She was about to whoop that trick, and the damage control's on the other side. They're laughing. They're congratulating them. It was hilarious. So Tiffany Stratton hits double moonsaults. Well, not a double, like they're side by side. She hits the prettiest moonsault on both of them to end the show. Good stuff. Glad that Tiffany Stratton's still in the mix because she's great. I probably would see. Oh, it'll be interesting to see. Hmm. Hmm. It's gonna be interesting now, cause now you have Io Sky still gunning for Bayley. You still got Naomi. Now you got Tiffany Stratton and Bayley's the champion. Are they gonna do a fatal four way at Backlash for that title? Are they gonna do a triple threat? Cause my assumption would have been Damage Control is gonna face Jade and Bianca the for the tag team titles, which they're probably going to win. And then it's like, okay, Dakota Kai is going to be on their by their side. So what does that leave Io? You know what I mean? Is Io going to also be in that match to make it a fatal four way? Are they going to do? Who else is on SmackDown? I don't even know. Yeah, they could do the draft. Is there? Maybe they do. Hey, maybe they do the draft and Io. Maybe she goes to Raw. Maybe she wins the world title. And then they do the triple threat, and then Damage Control goes to Raw. They don't have the tag team titles. Io wins world title, and they can still kind of be on both brands because Io's women's champion now, world women's champion, and then they'll get to defend the tag titles. They'll be tag. Maybe I don't know what they're going to do. It'll be interesting to see what they do. It'd be interesting if Io Sky is in like this battle royal, and then she just flips sides. Now she's world champion until SummerSlam. They do Io and Rhea at SummerSlam. Mm-hmm. Maybe, hey, maybe Dom. Tried to find a new mommy, replace a mommy because he's having like withdrawal. Maybe it's Liv. Maybe it's Io. Maybe they kind of, hey, Dom, four women, four's better than one mommy. We're the champs. It'll be interesting. Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I don't know, but SmackDown was good. We had a good, solid main event. The tag team match was great. Solo, just him and Tama Tonga murdering people, and then they're going to bring in Jacob Fatu, and then they're really going to murder people. Oh, so good. AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes. Come on. Both Bullet Club leaders, even though AJ said that he wasn't one, even though he really was one. And then Cody Rhodes, I think, was a leader for like a week or two. So maybe that counts. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. And the match is gonna be. The question is who's gonna be on Bullet Club? Who's gonna be? Is Cody gonna be with Bullet Club now, like the OC? Is he gonna be on OC, or is AJ Styles gonna bring back the Good Brothers? Everything is interesting. I don't know, but yeah, that was SmackDown. Cody did do like a little cameo because he was overseas. Yo, let me look this up, bro, because they did a house show. They did a house show overseas and sold 16,000, which is ridiculous. Wrestle ticks. Wow, I spelled ticks wrong. Wrestle ticks. This is wild. Monday Night Raw. Wait, what? 22nd. Oh, tonight their setup is 9,400, and so far they got 8,927. Um, Dynasty sold 6,307 for Dynasty. Let's see. Monday night. Oh, Friday night. Wait, what? Oh, that's next week. Friday night. Dang, Friday night SmackDown next week. They already got 9,000 tickets. I'm trying to see where. Oh, good for TNA. They already got 1,000 tickets sold for Rebellion. Good for them. I don't know where it is. They had a house show somewhere and they sold like 16,000 tickets, which is crazy. WWE house show. show. Anyways, I can't find it. I don't care no more. But yeah, ridiculous. Wrestling is crazy out here in the streets. Raw's tonight. They're gonna determine a new women's world champion. Will probably be Liv Morgan, maybe Nia Jax, but it being Nia Jax, even though that Rhea already beat Nia, that would be weird because she's just gonna beat her again. Um, it, to me, it's Liv or Io. I just bought into myself that Io Sky can be in this battle royal and win the whole thing. It's for me is number one is Liv. Number two, I'm gonna say Io if she's in. Number three, I say Nia Jax. Number four, she returns. Maybe Raquel Rodriguez because she also has this thing with Rhea, so they could do a thing where maybe Raquel wins, and now maybe she would think that Liv is happy for her, but she's not because she's like, no, this is supposed to be me. I'm supposed to, and then she turns on Raquel. I don't know who 5 would be. Maybe like Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, one of those two. If they somehow get back real quick. Number 5, I would say either Alexa Bliss or Charlotte Flair. One of the two. Don't speak Charlotte Flair in the universe. I'll say Alexa Bliss. Erase Charlotte Flair from memory. That name never came up. Liv Morgan, Io Sky, Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez, Alexa Bliss. Those are my 5. What do you guys think of the show? Who is your top 5 to win tonight? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.